The Death of My Father Odin. A Dream from January 21st, 2026 at 1:39 a.m. I'm standing with my father down in the garage. He is doing something dangerous and irresponsible that involves metal or tools or machinery of some kind. The machine he is working with begins to glow red hot, and an intense energy builds around it. Waves of light, diffracting heat radiate from it, and I feel a pressure in my ears and chest. It seems to me like an explosion is possible. A shockwave of sparks and energy bursts from it, and I feel the sparks singe my skin. I start to back away slowly. The dream shifts. It's more abstract now. I get the impression I'm witnessing some kind of trial. The location is unclear. It almost seems like we are still near the garage, but a different space is also overlaid. There is a judge. She is a woman with earth skin, and my father is the one being judged. She is willing to let him off easy as long as he does one thing. All he must do is offer her a corn dog. I know this will never happen. My father is too stubborn and prideful. The dream shifts again, and a massive storm strikes. The storm must be the punishment from the trial. There is another figure with my father now. I get the image of a wizard or a wise old man, a sage of some kind. The storm is destroying everything around us, and the earth, even the earth below our feet. I see my father and the sage hovering in the torrential void momentarily, as everything else has been obliterated. Then they are both destroyed. But this destruction is a calcination of sorts. The sage and my father are gone, but a new being rises in wake of their death. The being is nearly impossible to describe. It has elements that were reminiscent of the sage, like a beard, but it had long trees for legs. It was very natural and organic looking. It galloped like a horse, but was still very anthropomorphic and human-like. I realize now that my father was a warrior of some kind. He looked very Viking-like. The tree-legged being gallops toward me, and the dream shifts again. The being enters the large hall where I stand. Without words, he informs me of what has transpired, that my father and the sage are dead, and that I am now king. My own persona in the dream begins to take shape for the first time. I start to get the understanding that their death was a sacrifice. Now our people can prosper. What was originally a shameful punishment now seems noble to me, and I am thankful for their sacrifice. I have a wife, and she is pregnant with a child, and we are able to live on thanks to my father and the sage. I ask the tree-legged being, "Who is the greatest warrior you know of?" A ghostly eye patch appears over his eye. It was my father's eye patch. That was his way of answering, implying my father and the sage were the greatest and most honorable warriors he knew.